The role of a student ambassador is to be like the eyes and ears of the school, because there's more students than adults, and if there's going to be somebody that is being bullied or thinking of suicide or thinking of bringing a weapon to school, the students will be the first one that will hear that. And so with the training, then they know how to handle that situation, and they know when they can step in or when they need to come out and talk to an adult.
My role as a school safe ambassador is to engage with the students and create an environment in which they feel safe and comfortable, to feel empowered to reach out to students and become a little bit more aware.
This program really reaches out to give kids the skills that they need to really not only identify mistreatment, but to interact and intervene and help other kids.
Well, our school took a survey, and the students put down people they look up most to. So I was selected out of all the people in our school.
I was kind of shocked that I was picked, but I was kind of really happy and excited that my friends could count on me, and then I could be there for a lot of people.
Yeah. That felt really awesome, because that means my peers do look up to me and they think I'm a good person.
I have a group of students that I lead, and we will meet, I think, every 2 weeks, and we just go over Safe School Ambassador activities and just go over what we've learned at the meeting or at the training.
We talk about what have you seen, what have you done, what made you feel confident enough to act, what could you have done differently, and do some more community building so they stay comfortable and they stay fresh with the skills where they can actually see something and maybe intervene or maybe just reach out and things that they wouldn't otherwise normally do.
And that's the one thing that they talk about is I stopped and didn't say something hurtful, or they might have stopped their friend from saying something.
The 2-day training was a great opportunity to witness kids in action of applying principles of awareness of what's happening at the school and how to identify certain things and interactions between students on campus.
Well, in the training, I remember we had to switch a lot of groups, and I liked switching because it was we got to meet everyone in the room.
We did a lot of skits on how to build up confidence and how to be an ambassador and stop conflict.
I got more a definition of what bullying is. It's not just someone punching someone or just taking their lunch money or something like that. It's more just a picking on a person, just calling them names or anything like that.
I was trying to challenge my students to start with friends, start with somebody they know, because even the teasing that they do, interacting with each other where they might not think it's intentional, to be aware of that and point it out and say, hey, you know what, right now let's just not call each other names or something, to get some of the practices in place in a comfortable way. But I also want them to start reaching out, that it's not just reacting to something, that maybe they can be leaders and actually engage student that might be the wallflower or might be a student who's not typically in a group.
They have reported that they've stepped in and done some things that they wouldn't have done prior to this training and prior to bringing Safe School Ambassadors here.
There was a guy picking on another girl, and I moved in front of the girl, and then I got her away from the guy. That's all.
One time, this one kid in class kept taking this girl's pencil. Every day he would reach over to her desk and take the pencil and throw it in the garbage. So that one day she was done with it. So when he took the pencil, I just took it out of his hand and gave it back to her, and I told him, stop doing that, it's not nice and it's annoying every day.
I definitely noticed things more. Before the program, I didn't notice teasing and bullying going on as much. But now after, I notice things more, maybe every week there'll be something, but I never noticed things before.
I think so far that I've seen students be able to tell me things that they've seen that in the past they might have just ignored or not noticed or seen the effect that it's having on a kid that's being a target. We are going to continue to work on how to intervene with those things and give kids those skills and build on those skills through our families. But just the fact that kids are noticing those things and being able to relay them to us and understanding how they're affecting other kids is a big change.
It's changed me because I tend to help people more. Like, instead of like letting it just happen, I tend to go help the people more and like take them out of the situation.
So I really change my actions when I address people and when I talk to people. I've used it, I have, and I was really happy to use it because I know that it's all the way you talk. You can't be aggressive, and I wasn't aggressive. I was like nice to the person who was bullying and the person who was getting bullied, so it was nice on both of their halves.
I definitely see myself helping more people than I did before, and I try to at least help people and try to stop arguments and stuff.
Because there are lots of kids who don't go to school because of people bothering them, so we can make it safer for them.
I really think that as those students take charge, they are already leaders within their groups. Their friends will take notice and follow. I think leading by that example is crucial. I think that awareness will start to spread.
I think the big lesson is that the students at the school have a lot of power to prevent kids from harming other kids or killing themselves or bringing a weapon. And if they are trained and know what to do with those things, then they can stop and make our school environment a safer place.
Those skills happen at home, during after-school sports, during anything that they do on the weekends, events, that they can take those skills with them and just build on those skills to really become not just better students, but better citizens.
And being an ambassador, they taught us a lot of stuff, and I really do think that like it helped, and it really did show me a better sense of mind and a better sense of other people and appeal of how people feel and how you want to be treated.
It made me feel good about myself. Like, I'm proud.
It made me feel good that I can make it safer.
Kids can make change, and we need to give kids the skills to make change and then let them do it. So personally, a lot of things that we went over in the training, before the training, I would have not been comfortable with kids dealing with, but now I feel really comfortable letting, especially our Safe School Ambassadors, handle some things on campus that really they are best suited to handle. This is a district-wide program that kids are going to be involved in and learn in, and again, the more kids that are involved, the more change we're going to make.